Welcome and hello, my beautiful Aries. Into tarot readings here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of November the 7th to the 13th, 2022. Welcome to my channel, or if you're listening to this on Spotify. Okay, let's see what we've got here for you. Starting off with your all over energy card, you have diligence. So this is all about, there's times in life to step forward and take risks, but there are other times to be patient, step carefully and slowly, and you know that the benefits you will gain in the future will be worth it. You need to be attentive, meticulous, and persistent. Use this time to plan for action steps for your future. Be diligent and consistent at each step as you move forward, because by doing so, you will harvest remarkable results in the years ahead. This is not the time for instant gratification. Your diligence will pay off in the future tenfold. This is the time for deliberate organization. Clean house, clear clutter out of your life. Be thoughtful about how you spend your time and be discerning when choosing with whom you spend it with. Clear out relationships that do not support you. Okay, so do the work, okay? You may be going through a situation here where you are cleaning house. You are getting rid of things that no longer serve you. The way you're thinking, maybe you've been thinking and worried about certain things. You have the time now to look at things from a higher perspective. Take that time and use it productively, okay? Coming in next, you have the lobster, which is financial pinch. You have the whale, great worry over nothing, and you have the happiness card. So I think if some of you are concerned about finances, you may be tightening your belt buckle here and being careful about how you spend. You're not going to go out there and buy big ticket items right now that could put you behind the eight ball and possibly in some debt. If you're worrying about a situation, whether it's on a personal level or a material level, I think that you're going to do okay. All right, great. You're worrying over, you could be making a mountain out of a molehill because it shows the whale. And that's all about, having these great big worries about something. So I think your finances will work out. I think you're worrying about that and thinking it's worse than it is, whether it's in your job, your career, or, just personal debt and spending. I think you're going to find that'll work out. Continue with the due diligence here. Continue with the work. Make use of your time. Think about planning and organizing here, which could make things better for you. Coming in with your first tarot cards, you have the Sun and you have the Queen of Rods. Oh, wow. The Sun is all about, we had said the happiness card came in here, but the Sun is all about good news, happiness, and possibly even good all over well-being, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. I think you're finally now seeing a sight line, being able to look down the end of the tunnel here, your path, and see that you have this ability to see that your path is lit for you, knowing the direction you want to go, coming into peace with that, being able to settle in, knowing that things are going to eventually work out in your favor. Now, if we take the 19 here on the Sun and we and 9 and 1 is 10. 10 is a beautiful number. It's usually the end of situations and beginnings of new ones here. So I think great happiness is about to happen for you in some part of your life here. Stay focused with the Queen of Rods coming in with that. She's, her counterpart is the King of Wands. He goes bigger, goes home. He's focused. He knows what it is he wants. She's had to fight her way up there tooth and nail. And I think you've had to struggle through some issues here, Aries, the same. Know that you need to continue with the diligence. You need to continue being positive. Keep walking towards your goal here and stay focused. I think this is about standing up for your convictions and your integrity and going for what you want. As you've heard me say before, she's a queen that flips the bird at everybody that doubts her. All those naysayers out there that have tried to put their 2 cents worth in, she steps out there and says, I watch me. So I think you're taking on some great strength right now. I think you're going to be going forward in a direction, if you stay focused, that you want to see come to fruition here successfully. Next, you have the Knight of Pentacles and you have the Justice. You're waiting for something. The Knight of Pentacles is all about taking things slow, doing things in moderation, planning, organizing, being logical and being organized, and also being, having a tactic here, being able to go in there. All right, and go after what you want, but planning it. Okay, again, I'm going back to this due diligence here, this diligence card, planning your move, taking your time. It is taking time. It could be over a situation here that has to do with justice. waiting. You're constantly waiting for something to happen here. This, you've heard me see this Justice card come up. It has the woman sitting there in the power, in the seat of power. I do think she's going to bring in some information to you. It's taking time, and I've always said it'll be a female that saves the day. So for some of you, you may be waiting for a situation that has to do with a legal situation. Keep planning your moves behind the scenes. Stay on top of things. Get your information that you need to do. Plan your moves for when you have this happen. And justice is all about it waved in your favor. So I think something's coming in. You're waiting for that, but it will happen. Stay focused. Don't get discouraged. In the center position, you have the Hermit and you have the Two of Swords. So this is all about a decision that has to be made. And it could be, with opposing energy around some of you. If you're in a court issue where you're dealing with the settlement of, excuse me, property or financial settlements or anything like that, where there's money or property involved, I think you're going to require a mediator, someone who can step up, lay the cards in a fair and equitable manner on the table. Then you're both going to be able to make a decision here if it is this situation for some of you. For others, you may be struggling with making a decision and you're not seeing the picture in complete clarity. Don't get up in your head. Allow yourself to remove that blindfold. Know that, you can put down your feeling of defensiveness right now, or feeling as though you're victimized right now. Okay, so keep your eyes open and stay positive. I can't say that enough. The Hermit comes in with this Two of Swords, pardon me. Being reflective, taking yourself aside and spending time closing that door in your own silence, peace of mind. I think that you're leaning into the advice of those that you seek comfort with and mentorship from. I think that some of you may be seeking out counsel here at this time, and you're pulling away from something and realizing that also this is a time out from a relationship. Somebody around you, there may be a separation there where you're not seeing each other. But that's okay. This is giving you time to plan your moves. I think you're going to find that you will have light at the end of the tunnel. And also, the Hermit is representative of making those plans, pulling back, doing meditative work, manifesting what it is he wants, but also having the ability to coach, counsel, and light the path for other people. You could be helping someone else as well, some of you. Coming in next, again, you have a double whammy here. The Queen of Wands is coming up twice with the Seven of Wands. So struggling for sure, not giving up, not backing down. Both of these cards are indicative of that. The Seven of Wands to me is the wounded warrior who never gives up, goes out on the battlefield, gets up, he's wounded, he patches himself up and he keeps going. He says, I'm not backing down. I'm not giving up. And so is this Queen of Wands, staying focused, going for what you want. And I do believe that as long as you do that, you're going to come out ahead, because I do see justice being served and waved in your favor. For some reason, it's just taking time. Remember the Sun. You've got the happiness card and you've got the Sun card here. Worrying over, great worry over nothing. Coming in now, you will be leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores in your final position with the Six of Swords. Whatever situations you've been dealing with that have been very challenging, worrisome, stressful, and have brought you to that place. You've come to a decision now where you can just finally go free. There will always be little blips in the water there. You don't throw that boat in the water and not expect some sort of a wave to erupt. But I think it's going to be a lot easier than the situation in the past you've been dealing with. Something's going to improve here, and you will be moving in a new direction. The Strength card comes in with this, and this is all about realizing you're stronger than you truly believe yourself to be. Stepping up. But, sometimes strength has to do with, resistance, holding back, not jumping into the battle mode and then reacting like the lion, the roar of the lion, and then regretting it later. I think this is about just stepping back, breathe in, breathe out. If you're dealing with opposing energy around you, just try to pull away from it with the Hermit card here, thinking about it and how you're going to go in. So this is about, looking at things in an intelligent, negotiable way. Okay, not going in, with your guns blaring. You're going to catch more bees with honey than you ever will with vinegar. So keep your cool here in the time coming in. I think, you're waiting for something to happen here. But I do believe that you're going to see the sunshine again. I think as long as you stay focused on being positive, justice is going to be done again, albeit it's taking time. I think you're going to find at the end of the day, you're going to find that you will find your happiness. So I'm liking this reading, Aries. Stay positive. No matter what position you're in right now that you feel you're being held back and things are taking their time, know that things will work out. I do believe that. So this is all about you just maintaining your strength and your positivity right now this week. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And I'll see you soon. Take care.